Marked a location.
In January 2001, there was a series of suicides that was announced in advance that they will commit more than 10 suicide attacks month after month, almost a week after week. We heard about another suicide attack and another one. At the heart of the organized terrorist operation was Hamas's leadership, Hamas's commanders in the area that were capable of recruiting suicide attackers, to give them the weapon, meaning the suicide explosive bells, and to send them into their targets, mainly inside Israel.
From the point of view of the Palestinians, committing suicide is a religious felony. So it cannot be supported, it cannot be praised, but becoming a martyr, or in their word, becoming a shaheed, if that's what they believe they do, yes, this is very prestigious. Reading the narrative, that committing those horrific attacks, not only that it's legitimate, not only that it's justified, it's actually a divine command. But this is God's mission. They have created this belief that, I quote, when the first drop of blood is being shed from the body of the martyr, he is already knocking on the doors of heaven. So it's a direct way, it's the fast way, it's the fast track to heaven in their views. And in heaven, they are going to get 72 virgins that would serve them in heaven. Now, if you believe in this bullshit, then this is very concrete for you at the end of it. This is very beneficial.
The suicide attack proves an extremely effective strategy in terror.
Suicide attacks is one of the most deadliest ones of all the terrorist strategies that I know. Why? Because this is the most accurate weapon. This is just like a bomb that is being shot from an F-16, a missile, with some kind of a navigation, a very sophisticated navigation system. This is a suicide attack.
Hamas deploys another human bomb to a new target, the Erez crossing between Israel and the Gaza Strip.
Health checkpoint is at the northern end of the Gaza Strip, or the southern end of the border of Israel with the Gaza Strip. This is the main checkpoint in which people went into the Gaza Strip and went out of the Gaza Strip.
22-year-old Reem Rayashi walks with a noticeable limp towards the Erez crossing between Israel and the Gaza Strip.
She got around 9:30 to the checkpoint. So when she got to the Boston Authority checkpoint, she said, I'm on the way to Israel to get some medical attention.
The Palestinian Authority allows her to continue to the Israeli checkpoint, where she tries to pass through a metal detector.
When she was scanned, the machine made beep, loudly, meaning she had something on. Then she explained to the soldiers or the security people, she pulled out her pants a bit higher and her dress and showed them that there's some kind of a body over her leg, and she had a plating in her leg.
The guard leads Rayashi to a private room in order to conduct a physical search.
And she got into a place where the security woman taking physically security woman. She used it in a second, just walked towards the security people and then reversed.
Rayashi detonates the explosive device concealed in her body, killing 4 soldiers, an employee, and injuring 10 others, including 4 Palestinians. The explosion is strong enough to blow the roof off the building and scatter human remains to the point the bomber's body can't be distinguished from her other victims.
Just using explosive devices. They're using also additives, that are being cut from both ends in order to make it easier to infiltrate into the body of the victim. It will be screws and so on.
This is a simulation game set in a virtual world and does not represent real life. Please play in moderation, take frequent breaks, and play responsibly.
As Israelis mourn their dead, Hamas celebrates the attack. The first Palestinian female suicide bomber, became a hero for the Palestinian cause.
Hamas published a video cassette of her saying that she did it for the Palestinian cause and she did it for the Palestinian
Depicting the attack, which they screen on Al-Aqsa TV, broadcast in the Gaza. Constant threat, the Israeli Internal Security Agency is one of the world's most formidable. The Shin Bet, also known by its acronym Shabak, is one of its main entities, along with military intelligence and the Mossad. The Shin Bet mission is to protect and serve the state of Israel. Operations are carried out under a heavy veil of secrecy, characterized by their motto, the unseen shield.
The Shin Bet in so many words is like the equivalent of the FBI, as an internal intelligence agency that is inside Israel and in the Palestinian territories in order to prevent terrorist attacks against Israeli civilians, whether they're Jews or Arabs.
Avi Dichter, former Minister of Homeland Security, was appointed director of the Shin Bet just 2 months before the start of the Second Intifada.
It was a surprise because she's the first Hamas terrorist female that carried out a suicide bombing. Till then, all suicide bombers sent by Hamas were males. Under 20, above 20, but she was the first one. We didn't know that they've changed their mind and sent female.
Despite all the time something else behind the story, behind the things that we need to do in order to understand what was.
The Shin Bet
herself in a kind of a very complicated situation because she had an affair with another Hamas guy. It took some time till we understood and we learned the details about the lover, about the husband. The commander from Hamas had an affair with her. They didn't blame him, they blamed her. So in order to clean her name, in order to make her image better for her family and friends, they told her, okay, now you need to go and to commit suicide.
Those are felonies that in this culture has a death penalty at the end of the day. Now the question that this female has is, what do I do? Do I die in shame and inflict shame on my family and everybody that I'm connected to? Or do I die in glory?
أمي الغالية يا من صهرتي من أجل راحتي ها أنا اليوم.
Although many suicide bombers choose the so-called martyr's path of their own free will, others are believed to act as punishment for a perceived wrongdoing.
They call it Kvod Mishpacha, family dignity. And you don't have to bring them to trial. There's no need to bring hard evidence. All you need to do is suspect her. And then what happens normally, that the names of the family are gathering together and then decide who is going to kill her.
In many cases, unlike the males, the females were doomed to die. It is believed that they would die. With the suicide attempt, or without the suicide.
Rayashi's husband, along with her former husband, lost the man to decide the punishment. First, they initiated Hamas founder and spiritual leader, the nearly blind quadriplegic Sheikh Ahmed Yassin.
Sheikh Yassin stood at the head of the pyramid of Hamas operations. He was responsible for arranging money for, giving general instructions to, receiving reports from, and generally coordinating all of Hamas activities, including the military wing. So he was more or less the prime minister of Hamas. He was in charge of everything. He had the responsibility and the capability to instruct Hamas to carry out attacks or to stop carrying out attacks.
Sheikh Yassin gives the men his approval for Rayashi to conduct a suicide bombing on behalf of Hamas.
So when they got the permit from Sheikh Yassin, they went to her, told her the story, her husband, and she understood that she has no choice. She knew she's going to be killed anyway.
Hamas maintains the position that Rayashi acted on her own free will. They simply supported and gave her permission. Jihad is now everyone's duty. From those responsible